Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So IP just hit a new all-time high, and here I am looking at Stories protocol's latest update. So in this video, we'll try to analyze why the token basically hit all-time high, and how high it can go if this surge continues. So let's get started. So starting with, I would say one of the biggest news, they just announced Origin Summit, as you can see here, and they have collaborated with Blockworks as well as I'm not even sure how it is pronounced. It's some kind of media, as you can see here. So basically, this will include like leaders from Hype, the Black Label, Pink Phone Company, Grayscale, Animoca brand, and some other big as you can see a big uh, institutions as well. And beside that, they also did announce story event grants are back. So basically this round is dedicated to supporting the surreal world assets buildathon, as you can see. And beside that, the app did get some kind of update, as you can see here. Now the biggest one, and the why the token just hit a new all-time high, is because they just completed a buyback. So basically they have this program of $82 million worth of buybacks program for the IP token, as you can see. That will be carried out till November 16th, as you can see here, November 16th 2025. So basically they will be buying IP token back, as you can see here. Now this happened because of this. So on August 15th, as you can see, Nasdaq, we have CASK, as you can see, officially closed the pipe financing to establish a treasury strategy focused on IP. As promised, the Story Foundation will carry out 82 million worth of buyback program on the open market running through November 16th, 2025. As you can see, the 90-day window began on August 15th, as you can see. So that's really good. That's, I think, a big deal for the IP. Now the deal is this one. So basically we have this company called Heritage Distilling, Nasdaq, ticker is CASK, as you can see, has announced the launch of a new 360 million IP token reserve with 200 million in pipe financing, 100 million in cash, and 120 million in IP tokens, and participation from prominent investors that includes A16Z. We have this Arrington Capital, we have Ember Group, Dow 5, Hashed Official, as you can see, and Mirana Capital, which is also another big one, or Mirana Venture. And there is also like Open World, Polychain, a big venture, and some others. So basically, for the first time, mainstream investors can gain exposure to IP and the programmable IP economy through traditional equity markets. To support its IP digital asset strategy, we have Heritage Company will allocate 82 million of proceeds to purchase IP tokens from the Story Foundation at a fixed price of $3.4 per IP token. So the IP coin is at like 7.7, and they are buying it like here or somewhere around here. Anyways, moving on, Story Foundation will use 100% of this like 82 million cash to buy back from the open market. So that's really good. So basically they are using this capital to buy it on the open market. Overall, this does brings a lot of capital into the IP token. So overall, I would say it is some kind of positive news for the IP token in general. So the IP also did had like Grayscale trust launch, as you can see here. So this launch happened back in July 28th, as you can see, and as of now it has a market cap of like 38 million, as you can see here. Now overall, if we look at the TVL of the IP when it comes to the DeFi is doing fairly well. If we look at the liquidity staking, it's doing well. If we look at lending, it's doing well. Overall, the IP's DeFi is taking off. So overall, I would say it's a massive W for the IP as well. And the stablecoin market cap has also gone up, so that's really good. And if we look at the DEX volume, that's doing fairly good as well for the IP. Overall, it seems like that everything is lined up for the IP. So again, you do need to understand that all of that investor money that is pouring into the IP, they will eventually take profit. So it's tokenomics. So the IP does have a massive token unlocks coming up. So if we look at the tokenomics, from Feb of 2026, there will be like early beggars token unlocks as well as core contributors. They don't have that big of an allocation. Of course, it's big one. They will get like 216 million tokens overall, like the early beggars, and the core contributors will get like 200. But again, starting at the start, they will get like 6 million on a monthly basis, as you can see here, starting with the 3 million in a Feb of 2026. So that means the IP will most likely, now it should be a good coin to hold, at least as of now. But again, buying at a new all-time high is not a good idea. So let's look at it. So if the BTC does see a massive crash, I think IP may actually end up retesting this trend line. So IP has been in the trend line ever since February 2005, as you can see here, and it did like retest on this trend line. So as of now, if we see a massive crash, I think it can touch this trend line. So again, the best entry for the IP is going to be somewhere on this trend line, and that can happen if we see a massive crash in the market. But as of now, it seems like that IP is doing really well. So as of now, I think it will most likely follow this trend line, I believe. So we could see a retest like on this trend line somewhere in the future. There is a possibility. But again, as of now, it just hit a new all-time high, and if it closes above like here somewhere around $8, I think the surge may actually continue, because we will continue to see a massive buy pressure on the IP in the open market because of this deal, as you can see here, and that will like happen for at least 3 months as of now. So sorry, around 2 months. So that means IP will continue to get direct injection from the Story Foundation. So that means it will most likely push the token higher. So again, if we look at its market cap, it's at like 2.3 billion. That is a lot. Again, it just hit a new all-time high in a market cap as well. But again, it has, I think, most of the capital is most of the market cap seems to be coming from the institution, so it could be risky. But again, if we see capital of retails, the token can actually push higher, and it can hit like 2x from here. So like going as high as $16 should not be that much a problem, because it just keeps performing. Even if you look here, the token has not seen that much like dump. So that means there is something going on. So most likely it could be a fake price action as well. So we may be basically looking at, I would say, fake run as well. So that's the possibility. But again, if this is a true price action, I think the token can like basically push as high as $16. So that is the possibility, I think. But again, if it sees a massive crash, I think it can like make a big retest as low as 3.5 or even 3.4. I think is going to be the best entry price for the coin, because they just bought the tokens at a 3.4 per IP token. So again, I'm going to look at the best entry, that is going to be around 3.4, and I think whenever the market does go as low as 3.4, that is going to be the best entry for the IP overall. Again, as of now, the token just hit a new all-time high, so buying here may not be a good idea. Of course, if you are interested in the coin, you can like if you just try to draw a fib retracement, you can get it somewhere around 7.1 or even like 6.7. The best one, of course, is going to be somewhere around 6.1 as well. But again, I think buying around 6.7 may not be a that of bad idea as of now, at least as of now. And if this buyback pressure continues to go up, I think we could be looking at a surge as high as $16. Anyways, this was it. I just want to cover the coin. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.